Book 100 of 2019 was Therapy by Sebastian Fitzek. So this was a psychological thriller. It was very suspenseful, kept me guessing all the way through. So I was really kind of interested to kind of figure out what on earth was going on and what was happening. It's basically about a psychiatrist called Victor Lorenz, and the book begins and explains how he lost his 12-year-old daughter Josie, who had this kind of mysterious illness. And it then kind of is a little bit formulaic because it's your typical plot device of him going to an isolated area that's very weather beaten, and he's kind of isolated there, very reminiscent of Shutter Island and other such stories which begin somewhere where there's not very many people around. And it's this kind of character meets this woman and he's questioning his own sanity, and you're questioning his sanity as you're listening to it or reading it. And it's all very kind of like, yeah, I wanted to keep listening. And whilst it wasn't like amazing, mind-blowing, I still wanted to listen to the rest of it. I still wanted to find out what the answer was. And so for that reason, I would recommend reading it as like an easy read, you know, something to kind of structure your time with. I was a little bit disappointed by the ending. I'd kind of half guessed it, but there is a massive twist at the end that I wasn't expecting. So that was written quite well because it wasn't massively hinted at as you were going through it, so it was a surprise at the end. So yeah, I would give it a go. It was entertaining for me, and I love a good psychological thriller. It's not the best I've ever read, but like I said, I couldn't stop listening to it, so it must be good for that reason. So yeah, give it a go.